My name is Lynn Hoffman. I'm Senior Innovation Manager, Workforce Solutions Greater Dallas. Our mission is to align employers and workers throughout Dallas County. My role entails partnerships that are private, public, and philanthropic. Texas Workforce Investment Council was working with Walmart to put together a program that would provide frontline workers with upskilling and reskilling opportunities. They approached Workforce Solutions Greater Dallas and said, would you receive this funding and help to disperse it throughout the state so that that type of programming could be provided to all 28 workforce boards.
The council's role is strategic. It's important to note that. And the primary purpose of the council is to further integrate and advance the workforce system in Texas. So the vision for the initiative was to look at those, consider those labor market conditions and the specific issues that are inherent there, and then to begin to identify some strategies to upskill some of the retail and other service sector workers and to prepare them to take on advanced opportunities within the organizations they currently work for, or to prepare them to pursue opportunities in other sectors and the occupations in those other sectors. But the council, again, is in a strategic role, so we don't implement programs. The local boards, the state agencies implement the programs. So we act in a way that is in partnership with those other entities. The Workforce Solutions of Dallas clearly stepped up into that leadership role in a really profound way. Dallas took the lead from there, and they actually submitted the application and became the primary partner in that. But that's not to say those other workforce boards also were key in that partnership, because every single one of them brought a leadership element to it.
So Paths for Texas is unique because it's a collaboration of workforce boards in the state of Texas. When the opportunity was presented, there were 4 workforce boards in the state that came forward immediately to participate. Coastal Bend, which is centered around Corpus Christi. It's Gulf Coast, which is the largest workforce board in the state of Texas. And it spans all of the Houston area and that whole region. Wichita Falls, which is our North Texas, one of our very smallest workforce boards, and Rural Capital Area, which are the counties that surround Travis County, which is Austin. So North Texas is very rural in its location in Wichita Falls, and with Paths for Texas, they were able to go in with access to learning that they wouldn't normally be able to get.
The PATHS program has definitely had a positive impact on North Texas. We were able to use private funds to help train people who did not qualify for some of our other programs. Being able to serve a different population than what we typically could with the restrictions that we encounter with some of our government funding. For example, at Wichita County, they were faced with possibly losing their job if they didn't get training. And even for someone who's working, that can be a big barrier.
My name's Leon Crabtree Jr. I work for Wichita County. I'm the foreman for Precinct 1 Road and Bridge. We do road maintenance. We had employees with a Class B CDL, and I needed more Class A operators. And when they offered this, we jumped on it. So after 4 weeks, they took you from basically ground zero to be able to get a Class A. It's made a big difference and a big stress off of me myself, wondering how I'm going to get something done.
I couldn't drive the haul truck to haul equipment out west. I couldn't haul the belly dump to haul rock. Now I know I can do whatever my boss asked me to do. With the Workforce Solutions helping us, it was very, very easy. We had a lot of class time, simulator time, seat time in the truck. The instructor was real knowledgeable. Now when I'm in that big rig, I'm a lot more confident. So I'm safe and everybody else out there is safe.
So Coastal Bend was one of the boards that really stayed very true to their original proposal, and they identified Goodwill as their partner, which works very closely with the same type of people that we serve on a regular basis as a workforce board.
Individuals in the retail industry who typically will make lower wages, they were able to increase their salaries 30%. Frontline and mid-level workers at Goodwill, once they completed the program, They were elevated to managerial positions. This program definitely strengthened partnerships to provide these opportunities to their employees and expand our reach even to employees in the lower Rio Grande areas.
The PATS program created an opportunity for many of our employees that are hired at entry-level positions to have real professional degrees and certifications to help them advance, not only within our organization, but in their future roles. Our goals with the PATS program were really three things. One was to reduce turnover, and we also wanted to see advancement within our organization itself, and we also wanted to create a culture of customer service within our stores, and PATS really offered us the opportunity to do all three. Our store managers and district managers noticed a tangible difference in the employees that went through the PATS program, that they were more confident in the workplace, they had more self-efficacy, they were able to handle more difficult situations seamlessly. So we were really happy with the results that we received from PATS.
Before the PATS program, I was a crew leader and now I'm a store manager. I was motivated to join because it was a program that was offered with no cost. Learning business and management skills was the most valuable part of the PATS program. I feel prepared to face any type of challenges at work and in the future.
I was a crew leader and then I was promoted as a store manager. I learned to analyze better the circumstances in every situation to be more effective as a person and in a professional matter. I was recognized as a store manager of the year for 2 times. I was the store manager, broke the records in the whole history of the company, hitting the $2 million. And my team is being recognized for have the most efficient way of working in the company.
When you think about the Gulf Coast Workforce Board, they are the largest in the state. They were able to apply the learning that they already had in working with community colleges and other more centralized training and apply that out into the rural markets.
The PATS for Texas project started about 5 years ago, 2020. Right before the pandemic. So what started off as helping retail workers get upskilled so they can continue growing in the field, emerged into something much greater. Once the pandemic hit, this now opened up an opportunity for us to be able to upskill them and prepare them so they can transition into a completely new field. And it changed the lives of not only employers and the way that they looked at candidates, but it changed the lives of the communities and now gave them a bridge for them to emerge into a whole new type of industry.
My name is Neha Kunte, and my company is MNK Infotech. Our company provides IT consulting services. Us as a small business, having the opportunity to give this reskilling and upskilling training to our employees, and then they taking it to the next level and using in their day-to-day life is a different deal. We came up with a syllabus that will complement some of the soft skills as well as technical skills, because it's really important at the end of the day, what you're learning, and if it is complementing to A, find a job for yourself, and B, excel in your job. So one of my employee, she basically came from a different background, had nothing to do with IT. So it was a perfect time for us to have somebody go through this training. And it was definitely a very meaningful training. I think the impact that created for us, the confidence that she brought to the table after the training was given, was definitely a differentiator for her and for us as well.
Before starting with MNK or the training part, I was in a school. I was a teacher, so I was working with special need kids. And when I started with MNK, they had this program, which helped me a lot in many ways. It helped me to build my comp skills and helped me learn about MS Office or Excel. After that training, I think I built up that confidence in me, where it took me to the next level where I can handle on my own. I can just talk as an individual. I can go, I don't need to shadow anybody or need anybody, which take me to the next level in my career.
So the Rural Capital Workforce Board was very unique in that it's the counties that surround Austin. And though we kind of feel like that's a very metropolitan type of area, they have limited access to different types of training opportunities.
The vision or the mission of the program in our area was to be able to provide no-cost training for participants with the idea that it would lead to skills progression and career advancement and then greater economic mobility. Because we are a workforce board with a lot of different rural communities, it can be difficult for community colleges or higher education partners to have a physical presence in those rural communities. So being able to offer the training locally and when it's needed has really helped young adults and adults stay in the communities that we serve.
My name's Amy Payne. I'm the owner and director of Mrs. Amy's Adventures Preschool in Liberty Hill. So we were able to bring new team members on board, and the PATHS program helped cover 6 weeks of their onboard pay, which allowed me to allocate some funds towards better training them. So with that, RBTs are able to work one-on-one with students that have learning disabilities or behavior issues. So I really feel like that's an asset to our community and to our school to be able to provide services for all families in our community.
My name is Gail Davalos, and I represent Workforce Network Incorporated. We do job training programs primarily, and we focus on high demand, hard to fill jobs where we have shortages in key industries. We needed to scale up our flagship training program, which is plumbing, electrical, and HVAC trades training. PATHS funding made it possible for us to add several more instructors, and now we can train 50 to 60 apprentices each night of the week. The workers are able to be promoted and licensed as professionals and earn family-sustaining wages. The employers get more licensed employees so they can grow capacity in their own businesses and meet consumer demand. And of course, our whole economy thrives when our employers are doing well and our citizens are doing well.
And who are you grateful to in all of
Oh my gosh. We obviously appreciate Walmart for their support and the way that they've helped us to amplify and learn and do even more than we've ever done as a workforce board. The Ray Marshall Center provided us with third-party research, and they've been a very strategic partner of ours in collecting and gathering survey information and then giving us insights into how what we've accomplished is unique and how we can accomplish even more. So I'm very, very proud of the work we've done with Paths for Texas. And I really appreciate the 4 workforce boards that came together, their leadership, the people that were on those calls every single month, and then their own CEOs and presidents who supported everything that we did. I sent the email to our Paths for Texas boards and collaborators, letting them know that I'd sent in that final report, really thanking them for their bravery, for going out and doing something completely different, for their participation, for the collaboration that we've shared. As I wrote it and as we all responded, we realized we're all one big family. And we want to do this more. As an innovator, it's my role to identify additional opportunities for private grants here in Dallas. And I would love to be able to share that opportunity with anyone that needs the help, whether that means it's a foundation that's looking for a way to partner with workforce boards or workforce boards that want to step into the space.